Hello, my dear folks, my dear audiences. Welcome to the East-West Show. Name is Jack Chow with the East-West Show for many, many years. Every time when chances allow, we bring you the important information that we believe that you deserve to know. Being here situated, especially we headquarter ourselves in West Covina, the city of West Covina automatically becomes our home base. It is our home base, no question, and we have been here for more than 20 years, and we are not planning on moving anywhere. And especially these days, when we started seeing the change that's happening in the great city of West Covina, we probably will become sedentary rather than moving anywhere. Right? We are here today. Joining me with the loss of my pleasure is my wonderful friend, Mr. Tony Wu, a wonderful council member of the city of West Covina. Tony, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I know it took me a while to find open on your schedule because you're busy like a bee.
Have to.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
I understand.
It really took me some efforts. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Yeah. I don't want your apology. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. It's been quite a while. Well, not very long, but some time since we last talked about your city.
Yes.
Right. Now we're doing a city update within a span like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And we started seeing lots of things.
Yes.
Including your after-school program.
Yes.
And I still recall at the time when you brought the after-school program onto the show, though, my doubt, as I expressed myself, it sounds a good program, good plan, but would that work, right? Now, 2 or 3 months have passed already. And the implementation part, I would like to touch. So, yeah, it's you. I'll give the microphone to you.
Okay.
And you do everything, please.
Okay. I think it's a sharp local after-school program for West Covina, 120,000 population. This is very important. And the reason is this. We have this population. If we can have all those, our residents shop locally, then we can increase a lot of sales revenue, and plus our business can survive. So how can we do it to encourage our residents to shop locally is we have to create a program, a niche, an incentive, and that's what? The free after-school program. The free after-school program is all our junior high school in our West Covina public school. We are providing the free after-school program from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock when parents busy at work, and then we can have the children stay in the school. From 2 to 6 o'clock, and we have dancing, singing, performing art or music, or even trade school to help the kid willing to stay in the school. If they stay in the school, they can learn all those so-called niche, and they will be happy and be proud of themselves, and then can they have a bright future. That's so important. If you let the kid roaming on the street, they're going to pick up a lot of bad habits: smoking pot, fighting, graffiti.
Exactly,
but think about this:
and
if
their
we do
own
this,
safety.
Exactly. And the difficulty about this program is it sounds so easy, but very difficult to implement. But it just must have a will. The will is the persuasion. So I persuade school district first. I told them, hey, we need to utilize your school, your junior high school in my city. Okay.
I see.
Okay. So second thing, to persuade my city, because city said, what kind of benefit we have? Because all the money go to the school, not going to the city. Okay. And I have to persuade them to say, hey, think about this, sales tax. So you get a piece of pie. Okay. Then I have to persuade the resident to shop locally. And we need to do this as a campaign.
It's like a circle, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when I first heard about it, it was about a month ago when we did last show. I know for the city, to encourage your citizen to shop locally, that's a right approach.
Yes.
But what's your incentive there? How do you encourage me, Jack Chow, to shop locally?
So one thing is this: by promotion, by campaign, to let the resident understand. For example, if you see my Facebook, I'm all the places when they have event. For example, Little League, okay, open ceremony, or the girls softball, okay, opening ceremony. I was there. Okay, what am I doing? I got a microphone. I talk about Shop Local, and we are going to provide a free after-school program for your children. And not only that, okay, city is going to have a banner showing out in all the city property. Okay, and another thing I arranged with our trash company, Ethan, and they are willing, okay, to do this PR for me. Okay, we are going to design a big, already done. Okay, so couple of weeks from today, you're going to see all the dump truck in West Covina will be a huge banner 4 to 8 and say Shop Local for our children. Support your after-school after-school program. And in the middle, you can see, okay, a lot of picture of happy children in the school, in the after-school program, music, dancing, singing. And every day when this dump truck on the street, it will let the resident understand, hey, Shop Local. You need this repetition to let people understand Shop Local important for what? For your children.
For your children.
So in that way, another thing is for the people donate more than $5,000 to business, we will invite them to our city council meeting. We will recognize them in public. Don't forget, our city council meeting is broadcast live. And later on will be put on our record in our West Covina .org, so people can check all the time. And they can talk about their, for example, Mercedes-Benz, Penske sponsor $5,000. And they talk about, thank you for the sponsor us, and we're going to sponsor you. Thank you for your support, resident. So in that way, Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, and other of Penske will be attract more residents locally. They buy car from them. And it will increase their volume, it will increase our sales. So though this will help out with us a campaign for entire city to move. Any campaign,
including EDI.
Oh, by the way, yes, thank you so much. I'm sorry, forgot to mention
I'm glad
EDI.
You mentioned EDI.
EDI,
My organization, all right?
EDI is such a anchor company in West Covina. That's why I'm here. Okay, they call me. Okay. I will be here. They have a function. I will be there.
That's why you were elected.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Because when I go knocking and then James, the president, show, I say, "Hey, Tony, welcome." I say, "Oh, you live right here." So it's a lot of times. It's by your effort. But one thing is very important. EDI. Sponsor $10,000. This is a very, very big number just for the donation. Yeah. And the $5,000 to the West Covina Unified, and the $5,000 to the Covina Unified for the after-school program. And the after-school program is this: the money goes to the school district. So school district will disperse this money to all the program. The program is after school, so meaning it's not a regular curriculum. It will be after-school program. And this after-school program, since the location, the facility is free. It's a school. So the money will go directly to the accessory and the trainer, the teacher. So that $1,000 we can almost utilize to 3 times because we can have a lot of programs.
Oh, I see.
So that's why I need a school to work together. And plus the money go directly to school district, and they are going to give us a report. And we are going to gradually request, what kind of program, this and that. Currently, my job is, since all the program has been approved, the school and the city already hand in hand working together. So my job is to keep my promise, have our sponsorship from all the business coming in. Now, currently, just last week, when we have a city council meeting and the school district of West Covina Unified, Gloria Duncan, Dr. Gloria Duncan already mentioned, she already has more than $30,000 in such a short time. See, I kept my promise. I tell them, we do this together. Don't worry about the money, because people can see the benefit.
The benefit, the difference.
The difference. And for example, for $10,000, we are give you a big banner, a recognition, as a strong supporter of West Covina after-school program. Shop here. We have a big shop here as a logo for all the residents. For all the business. And think about this. And when residents shop around, they see the poster or see the banner, shop here, sponsor of your after-school program. Well, I encourage them to shop there. Of course.
You're right.
So all this is a promotion. And then you will ask me, say, hey, Tony, where you get this idea?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a question everybody wants to ask.
Because I'm a successful businessman, I know how to cut in the angle to put things together.
All right,
And now I'm just using my background to help the city run like a business. When you run like a business efficiently, you can make everything happen.
All right, very good. And thank you very much, Tony, for such an explanation about the whole thing. That's a good statement also. My dear audience, the EDI, where G&E TV belongs to, we donated 10,000 in the program. I'm not necessarily flaunting about what we have done. I just want to make a point that we only pick up the right thing to do. There are zillions of programs. We pick only the most important. And Tony has explained to us about the program, made us to believe that is one that has lots of content in it. When I say it has had lots of content, is a way that I take. Number one, you encourage people to shop locally. That push up the local economy, right?
Yes.
And number two, by getting the benefit of their children going to after-school program, that prevents them to get involved in any of the bad activities on the street, and it's a safety to this issue, to the community, and a safety issue to themselves.
Correct.
And also, when you do these programs, these enterprises, those entrepreneurs, they get involved. They take part into it. Everybody donate or do what they believe that's their part.
Yes.
Kind of the mechanism is that you
Everybody
move around the whole thing, get everybody's motivation.
Correct.
To get that, right?
Everybody get a piece of pie. Okay, everybody is a win-win.
Including myself.
Correct.
Right?
Okay,
Good.
because the business has to be win-win. It's not one side win, one side lose. No. Okay, business is that everybody get a piece of pie, and you do your a promise, and another people get the service. So in exchange of either the sponsorship or money or this and that. So this is a fairness business transition. Okay, so I told all the business, this is not a donation. This is a service render. You sponsor the after-school program, we promote you. We promote you have more business.
And then our kids has a program to attend after
Exactly.
Right?
So
that's the benefit.
and the resident
it goes back.
It go back, and the resident, meaning the parent.
I like it.
The parent don't have to running around trying to pick up the kid in the
All
2
right.
or 3 o'clock.
Okay, thank you very much. My dear audience, today is one of the very, very exciting moments talking about our own West Covina, lovely city, yet you have to have a lovely leadership making the city a good city that you call home. Thank God we see some change. We see some climate change in the city, and it's becoming, number one, more transparent.
Yes.
Number two, more things to do.
Yes.
And number three, everybody gets busy.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And number four, you see less kids on the street. It's working already.
Of course.
Now, with me is my good friend, Mr. Tony Wu, a film major. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, filmmaking major.
I have a master degree from KLOS.
Yes, sure. All right. And a developer.
No, businessman.
Businessman.
Own a real
and
estate.
a banker.
Own a real estate company. I have about 80 agents and plus the mortgage company.
Okay.
A banker. Yes.
All right. Very good. So let's take a very short moment out. When we come back, we will find out how exactly these programs are working. So stay with us, please. Hello, dear folks. Welcome back to the discussion about West Covina, a beautiful city, only is getting more and more beautiful with the efforts of those wonderful individuals, including my good friend, Tony Wu, council member of West Covina. Once again, welcome to the show.
Nice to be back.
I love your statement. I like your plan, and I like your ideology. All right, to create it. How come? So, what exactly came to you to make the idea? To me, when you talk about big business, this phone is $900. All right, give me $900. The phone is yours, like that. right? It's a buying and selling. So it looks that in your picture, you're not talking about this one-way thing. You're talking about moving things around, all right? So how did you come up with it in the first place?
Again, it's a business. You've done business for so long. I'm doing business for almost 28 years. Okay, so you're doing business from you have nothing to you graduate, build up your career and your company, etc., etc. So again, since you're talking about my background, okay, as a fine art majors, okay, so that's why I'm saying sometimes you don't need to force your children to be academic savvy. Okay, you need to give them what they like. So what I'm saying is this: 80% of bottom group or all those public school student, okay, kid, I think everybody's talented. I think they all need a chance, okay, to develop themselves. And if you force them to go academic, and not everybody go to college. And okay, so people want to go to college. People want to stay, okay, some other hobby, for example, fine art and the creation. The thing is this: fine art is creativity. When you have a creativity, you think a lot of things different than people. A lot of people only see very small-minded. But if you are a creative person, you see things much broad, much long term. So in that way, why I so emphasize about the fine art for our children is creativity for them to develop for future. If we can let them be proud of themselves, let them can be all creative and take out their ability, I think they are going to be a very productive member for society rather than a criminal.
In other words, the idea started from the point of thinking about what are we going to do with them.
Different angle. For kids to think about different angle. The kid don't have to feel pity about themselves, not enough money from the family, okay, that doesn't study good, doesn't have a outstanding academic level. No, don't worry about that. Be yourself. You may be a good singer, you may be a good painter, you may be a good dancer, you may be a good performing artist. Try to be something that you like and be happy and be confident. A confident children, a confident kid can be bright future, I guarantee. So, and this is how it happened to me. 20 years, before 20 years old, I was a hooligan running around, okay, pick up the bad habit. But after 20 years old, I became in the film school and making a lot of good movie and won a lot of awards.
But you married a wonderful lady.
Oh, yes. You jumped the different subject.
Yeah, she taught you to do so, right?
Yes, okay.
I mean, come on, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Okay, okay. So yes, a successful man must have a successful woman behind it. Okay, meaning
of course,
very supported, not
that's your better half.
Yes, okay. She let me do anything, even allow me to be a politician. Okay, and she know this is a very tough. You become
There's to allow
exactly
you do that.
Polarizations and criticism, and even you try to do good thing. Even I try to do this good thing, okay, and try to bring money to the city, I still have a criticism. Okay, but people entitled to their opinion. It's quite all right. Okay,
quite all right.
What I saying again, you must have to confident. You must be confident about what you're doing.
So when you started thinking about the kids, you believe that they deserve some program, right?
I think everybody deserves a program.
For that program, you started thinking, where am I going to get the money?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And from there on, you get the business involved.
Of course.
To give the business incentive, okay, I'll call upon people to shop locally.
Yes.
By shopping locally, you increase your revenue.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
And then you understand, everybody understands that your sons and daughters can go to program for free.
Correct. Yeah. So
in other
in
words,
that way,
you are using their own money, doing their own thing.
Yes.
You are kind of like a wheel spinner.
Yes. Okay. Think about this. Okay. We have a 120,000 population. Speaking true, only maybe 20% shop locally, buy car locally. Okay, even go to our mall. If you go to our shopping mall, a lot of it's from out of the city, and then you barely see our local residents who shop locally.
All right.
So how can we? Okay, if you want to create, we are the shopping destination in the future. Shop West Covina. You must have your own resident to believe this is a good place to shop. So with that, so we have to starting with our internal. Let's shop locally. Let our resident to be united and say, hey, I love this city. We have to get this tax dollar to the city. In the history of 27
I have a good example.
In the 27 years, okay, I live in West Covina. I have 9 cars. Okay, all the cars I purchased.
You have lots of cars.
Yeah, I purchased all in West Covina dealership. Okay, even that time, even thinking about even running for position. Okay, I'm just a typical businessman. Okay, but I shop locally. I only want to buy a car from my local dealership because I know how important that takes dollar to create service for us.
Yeah, okay. You support them.
I support the city.
I
yes.
might be a good example that I not only I lease my car locally in West Covina, I shop at the mall and J.C. Penney,
Yes.
Macy's, that. And I got cars with them.
Yes.
So I always do there, and it is my part thinking about helping the city economy.
I want to emphasize about the program again, okay? And when I running, I have 12 agendas, my campaign promise, and basically almost everything I delivered last year. So this year is I wanted all this approval it become implement, okay? It mean implemented, okay? That I was trying, okay? It's easy to say, okay, this is my campaign promise, but how to deliver, make it happen?
You're right.
How to execute, okay? You cannot depend on the city bureaucrat to help you. You have to do it yourself. So meaning I have a staff to help me with this design after school program posters. I have the letters.
Started already?
Yes, it already started.
Oh, it has started already?
It already started. The money is coming in and the school, okay, the school district gradually implement the after school program. Possibly in summer school is coming up. They have designed the program starting, enroll the children, okay? And this is school district's job. And we will audit, okay, make sure they implement because money over there in the trust account.
Yeah, you're right.
But here I want to bring back the after-school program alone effect. My campaign promise, one is very important, is bring cultures and art into the city. I bring money, okay, meaning as I'm a promoter, every time I went outside, okay, any function, I talk about West Covina and bring people who want to invest in our city. So bring money to the city, for example, like BKK project, like maybe potential, okay, and the 5-star hotel to our 10 freeway due to we are so close to Ontario. But money bringing in is not enough. You need to bring cultures.
Culture, all right.
You need to bring something let resident, we have something in depth. Okay, the depth is so important, meaning the cultures, enjoying the fine art.
You're using your fine art major.
No, I'm using this is something in all the city. Okay, a city, no matter London, no matter Paris, even Pasadena, they all have a culture. So West Covina doesn't have that culture, okay, habit, a tradition. My job, okay, my campaign promise is let's have a culture of West Covina. The after-school program is create a foundation of future that we have a culture. Why? All those children, okay, doing the after-school program, singing, dancing, they need to perform. I will have them to perform in our performing arts square. And our downtowns, okay, next to theater, that square, we are going to do it. Or West Covina Plaza West Covina told me, say, hey, Tony, bring all the children to perform in my shopping mall.
Do you have a performance center yet?
Of course not.
Okay,
Because for past 20 years, our previous city council didn't even try to do this. My job, my vision is I want a 5-star hotel. I want to have performing arts center, hopefully more than one. And I know EDI planning to build one in downtown.
Yes.
Because
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I know EDI, the President James Su already committed, want to build a performing arts square in our downtown. And that is our anchor. That is the thing create a lot of traffic, and it will create a lot of business in the surrounding neighborhood. But the most important thing is this: the children performing will create crowd. Another thing is this: when the children have the art, and all those habit and tradition, it can build an entire city with gradually because culture is not from adult. Culture is built from children.
Yeah, all right. I like that. And Tony, I should have to say that you're running your city intellectually. Call it that way, all right? Intellectually. My dear audiences, let's take a short break. When we come back, I'm kind of like a digger. I need to find out what is in the root of it and what else could be done, including your bigger plans of the center. Say with us, please. Hello, dear folks. Welcome back to the discussion of West Covina, a great city we headquarter in. For years, we been noticing about the city development, especially in the recent years, especially in the recent month. After this individual, this wonderful friend of ours, Mr. Tony Wu, been elected as a council member, we started really to see something. We even decided to get involved, for which we donate our part. We feel proud for being part of it. Now, talking about his program called After School Program, in connection or in collaboration with all parents, business owners, shoppers, right? Okay, and everybody is on a chain now that's moving like a wheel that you spin, right? Now, at the end of the day, you're talking about money,
Yes.
right? And for the money, you want to get more, so you are, for that purpose, you're promoting a 5-star hotel.
Correct.
How do you plan on your 5-star hotel? Okay, now, the reason I'm asking is that on my job for this many years, more than 20 years, I've seen enough about lip service,
Yes.
right? About the show service.
Yes.
They do all kinds of pose at the time of campaign. Once elected, they're nowhere. When you call, they don't return calls. When you try to visit, they don't show whatsoever until the next campaign. They show up again, boom, 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 knocking on the doors. We call them lip servicers, right? Now, instead of a lip servicer, I started to see doers on the pinpoint, doers, right? So, once again, you're not paying me. You haven't paid me for scratching your back, which I do not need to do, right? I started to see a doer, okay, instead of a lip servicer. Right? So now I understand you're not lip servicing me by saying that you want a 5-star hotel.
No, it's coming.
So how do you make it happen?
I think it's when you see the West Covina city, you see where is the place that possible will be a gold mine, that possible that can help us, on the map. So what I see is, when I moved in 28 years ago, and I hate the most is the BKK landfill. They're in the center of West Covina. And that landfill is about 598 acres.
For all the junks, right?
It's a landfill, so meaning you put the trash. So so in that time you see sea of a dump truck from the freeway 10 and get off Azusa and go to the BKK, go inside, way inside and dump. And I can now wait. They can close and become something beautiful. So in 1996, BKK closed. After they closed, they try to design some of the development. And they have a big league dream, and they have a Target, they have a shopping square, and one section. But on the top, that beautiful view, for 20 years, nothing been done. In 2014, they spent 30.
Is that the area on Azusa?
Azusa, close to the Amar.
Before Amar.
Before Amar.
On the left-hand side.
At the left-hand side.
If you go south.
Correct. And you see the hill over there. That hill is landfill hill. It's called San Jose Hill. And then after they closed down, so we try to think about development. Previous city council and the city, and in 2004, they basically spent 13 million. I think 2002 they spent $13 million and did a grading.
$30 million.
And then we pay the bond. Right now, every year, we have to pay almost $500,000. Just pay the interest. To do what? We don't even own the land. Land is owned by the redevelopment agency, and then they dissolved because the state took it back and now become a successor agency. So city don't even own the land. City have to sell it to get only 15 cents per dollar. The most of money will go back to the state or county or other agency.
15 cents per dollar.
Correct. But right now, currently, we're still in charge of how to make this place become a good development and making money for the city. So this is how it's come out. But previous 20 years, even they designed spent $30 million, try to make it some golf course and a clubhouse and some kind of building, but nothing going on. No investor came in for 20 years. Till I become a city council, and my job is sing and dance outside and try to attract investors to see where they develop, okay, and this landfill. And luckily, okay, I got a Simpoli group. They're based on Pasadena. Okay, they came to see with the city manager and our staff and showed them 3 times. And they decided to give their LOI, thinking about building a 4- or 5-star hotel, okay, and performing arts center, and become a recreation park. Due to they don't want to build a golf course due to they think golf course right now is fading away. It doesn't make money. And not too far away, Pacific Pond down below already have a golf course. Okay, so they don't want to compete each other. So they say, how about be a recreation park?
You're right.
And right now in the very, very early stage, okay, for them to design and come back to us to approve. So right now still in the so-called confidential, okay, negotiation stage. They have a 3 months, okay, of exclusive right to negotiate. So they have the design.
Yeah, for the land, the city has only 15% of the interest.
For the top 122-acre land, not the landfill, plus 84 acre of landfill land we lease from the BKK company.
All right, I know. For a piece of land that the city has only 15% of the interest.
15%.
15%, 15%. You plan to get somebody in there with a 4- or 5-star hotel.
So they can pay the money, pay off our debt.
So pay money, pay the city, and the city can pay itself.
And then this development will pay us annually with a hotel, with some amenity, with income. Hopefully,
how does the
my prediction is if we can get a nice development, okay, and our residents can approve, they think about this good for the city, okay, it will create maybe $8 million or even more, okay, generate the money into the city budget. So meaning we are going to wipe out our deficit per year, plus we can hire more police officers, we can have a more senior citizen service, we can have more money to do service.
Again, you're kind of tie those elements together to make it move. Like
because without the business, okay, coming in, without the tourists coming in to pay ours, okay, and the expenses, we just don't have enough money to sustain what we have right now. So meaning what? Okay, the service costs money. The public safety costs us about 80% of our general fund. And how to balance the budget, okay, meaning right now we have about $5-6 million deficit, meaning what? Okay, the money we spend, okay, and more than what we bring in. So we have to either cut service, cut public safety, okay, that I cannot accept.
You gotta overturn
or we have to raise taxes, okay, that I cannot accept. Or we just have a business to pay for it. So why not let the business to pay for it if we have a 5-star hotel? Why I always gospel the hotel? Hotel, the room charge is 10%. That 10% tax called the TO tax, TOT tax. Okay, so the transit occupancy tax. That tax is, for example, $200 or $250 a night. We city get $25 a night. A day. And if you have a 1,000 room, okay, of $25 times 365, that is about $8 million into the city budget. What's the better thing than that? It costs us nothing, okay, and we bring the tourists coming in. It's a demand. Demand will create supply, so they create a lot of revenue to pay for our service.
To be honest with you, looking at the area where West Covina stands is located, I see that you have a good reason to have a 5-star hotel.
Of course.
Yours is different from, for example, San Gabriel. If you put a 5-star hotel, you will have a hard time to find 5-star guests.
Yes.
Right? You have those tea shops, whatever.
I know.
Beef noodles around you, and whatever around you. And you don't have a 5-star kind of environment.
Think about this. So why I say West Covina deserves a 5-star hotel. We are 15 minutes away from the Ontario airport. Ontario airport already become a local owned.
Yes.
So meaning what? They are going to become international.
And they fly internationally already.
Okay, not yet. I think end of the year.
With the Changsha, I believe.
Okay. They are going to start in fly direct to China, fly direct to Japan, fly direct to Taiwan, fly direct to Singapore, fly direct to or maybe in the future fly direct to Europe. So this is meaning what? You bring a lot of tourists. And then
Yes.
tourists, where they stay in hotel.
Yeah, of
And the
course.
West Covina has a 10 exit of a Freeway 10. We are located, middle is a Freeway 10.
Okay.
Freeway 10, 15 minutes go to Ontario, and we have a lot of shopping mall. And so many tourists coming in, they can just walk out, they don't even need a car. But if you go to Ontario, you go to the Pomona, they come out, it's a desert. Basically, you cannot find any place to shop. You have to need a car. So the point is this, I can see geographically, we are in the center of the universe. We are the gateway for any places.
Aha.
So
I like the term.
Yeah, so
center of the universe.
Center of the universe. Why? You say, Tony, you exaggerate. No, I'm not exaggerating at all. Think about this. 15 minutes, you go to Ontario
That
Airport.
describes the love of a city council member to his own city.
15 minutes, you take a 57.
15, 1-5.
No, 15 minutes, yes. 15 minutes, you take, 57, freeway. You go to Orange County, 15 minutes. I counted, I driving 65, mile per hour, and then basically I arrive Yuba Linda for 15 minutes. You go to Bria, and then all within 15 minutes. You go 15 minutes, you go to San Gabriel Valley. West San Gabriel.
Right,
it's all 15 minutes. Well, no traffic, We traffic there more than 15 minutes.
Of course.
But
We're talking about yesterday, there's zero traffic.
you just
There's zero moving traffic.
Yeah, you just go local. So, the point is this, that's why once upon a time, I think even now, the federal government, their agency is in West Covina. Why? Because location, easy to go any places. So for that, convenience and what we, basically blessing to have this, we deserve and it will have a 5-star hotel. And plus the population 120,000. And then we have our income average is $70,000 to $80,000. So we can afford a lot of good things. With that will bring in revenue. It will bring our city on the map. And all my campaign promise will be delivered.
All right, thank you very much. And like this beautiful statement, and also I like the term, almost poetic, the center of the universe. I like that. I'm going to use that for the show title. Let's change the show title. Center of the universe.
Of West Covina.
That's of West Covina. No, Center of the universe dash West Covina, something like that. Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back. Hello, dear folks, my dear audience, and my lovely fellow West Covinians. Welcome back to the show. Jack Chow once again getting excited about our beautiful city, West Covina, which, according to Council Member Tony Wu, is the center of the universe.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's a beautiful term. Next time when we want to mention West Covina, we just go ahead and say center of the universe. And a quote from Tony Wu, Council Member.
Yep.
Now, when I say I'm proud, I'm not saying it for no reason. And I believe I am proud to have you as a friend, to have voted you on the board. Now, this whole country is talking about a president being a businessman, or finding a president, elected president from among businessmen. Now, in the city, if the city had been a country though, we're talking about somebody with a business concept, with a head full of business ideas, going into the city and starting running the city in a business way. Am I right or am I wrong?
Well, I think you're right. I think this is why I get elected. Because I'm the first. In the 94 years of West Covina history, I'm the pure businessman get elected, and plus immigrant. Fresh out of boat 34 years ago.
Not fresh. 34 years, not fresh.
Still kind of fresh. And plus the first Chinese speaking. And the city council. Man in West Covina.
For the change.
And plus majority of my vote is not Asian. My majority.
See? That's another abnormal.
Yeah, and then why? Because they see me not about my background, about who I am or the way I speak English with accent.
face.
Yes, and they see it's my energy and when I talk to them about my vision, and they believe in me, okay, and that right now I'm just deliver my promise, okay, and to who, okay, the citizen vote for me, okay, and you have to keep your promise. I think the politicians have to understand, okay, and that when they get elected, okay, they need to keep their promise, okay, they need to deliver, and I think
not government next week.
not yes.
Government the next week.
Yes, okay,
right?
and be proud about the position. Okay, I'm so proud that I have a chance to serve. Then I'm going to do good thing. I want to make a difference. I want to show people that one person, okay, and cooperate with the rest of city council member, you can make a difference. Don't forget, I'm not the president. I'm just one of 5. The West Covina, okay, and the city council, okay,
I know,
consists with 5 city council, and we basically debate during this council meeting and decide to vote. And you have agenda, you have to come out to another city council to agree with you, then you can become a policy. So you really have to persuade the different background of city councilmen or councilwomen,
of course,
okay, to agree with your vision. So the persuasion and the bring in the reason is very, very important. So the point is this. As a president, okay, need communication, okay, communication to work with your peer and to the person work for you. And the person working for you have to have the same vision like you. And then you can make this as a policy and implement and make it easier. And another thing is that what I try to do is I choose my battle, okay? I do not just fighting with everything. When you're fighting with everything, then you get sidetracked. And I always tell people the first 100 days.
You focus.
I focus. The first 100 days, the first 3 months or 100 days is the honeymoon. So I will tell people, say, hey, this is my honeymoon. Okay, I need to implement, okay, get my promise approved. And the next year, this year, I try to make sure all this approved policy become implemented, okay, and it's executed. Okay, so this is a lot of work, okay. Execution is very important, okay. You have idea, okay, and you make it approved, okay, and how to execute, okay, and execution and how make it happen. Otherwise, okay, it's all bogus, it's all air. You can say anything you want to say, but nothing happened, and you cannot improve people's life. Okay, you cannot make a difference, and why you want in that position.
That's very good, very good. And also, sir, that another perspective of your city is that we have lots of people, especially new immigrants, coming into your city. By looking at the population for a ethnic background, you'll find a lot of them coming from China, right? And they bring a lot of money. So with the new money, with the new immigrants coming into your city, though, what do you expect about what they can do to help with the city?
Okay, and West Covina consists, okay, about 50% Hispanic, 30% Asian, and about 20% less of Caucasian. Okay, this is what demographic changing. Okay, and now Asian moving in more and more. But I don't know about what their money coming in. Okay, because a lot of Asian coming in, they're in different city and with EB5 money and this. And currently, my city, West Covina, we don't have EB5 project. So in that way, and for example, Symbolic project, I think they're using their own fund, their investor fund. Okay, I don't know they do the EB5 project or not, but currently we still have get a clear picture of what they're going to bring to the table. Okay, so but at least okay, it brings to the public that the BKK of West Covina be interested by some investor. They want to invest, okay, maybe $500 million to my city. It is very important. It bring a message to all the community of developer that West Covina is business friendly. Let's look around West Covina. Maybe we can build a hotel around Freeway 10. Maybe we can build a performing arts center because something like this is very vibrant. No matter who you are, no matter which city you are, the city council or city manager job is to promote your city, bring the investor, bring the business, so we can be vibrant. Okay, otherwise you just tax your resident to death. You cannot improve.
So they are almost getting into a habit. Every time when they talk about something, they're only talking about increasing tax.
Raise taxes.
Right? Or like in California, they do the bond measure thing.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Now they did something with the traffic, with the infrastructure,
correct,
about road condition whatsoever. Okay, I was the other day, even before the voting, I said to my friends, right, who the hell is gonna trust them when they failed us for twice already?
Yes, yes,
okay,
yes.
What kind of a lunatic condition that you have to be in to trust them?
Yes, it's a. So basically, a 12-cent add-on into our gasoline price, meaning a lot of working class, okay, they will have a hard time, okay, to pay this. They will be about $3, okay, and think about they have to drive to work, and what happened to them? So this is another burden. We have a major age, okay, just recently, and basically going to use the money to help the homeless. Then we have a major M, okay, that's basically to say we're going to do the park. So we have so many measures, okay, so many of increasing of taxes, and there's it's possible, okay, my city, if we cannot, get a balance of budget, they want to maybe propose some kind of increased taxes, okay. So for me, it's no, okay, because the only thing can really balance the budget is using the business life cycle. Business pay for, our expenses and service, increasing business, have our residents shop our local business, and that can create a lot of effect to balance the budget, especially what I mentioned, the bigger business. For example, entertainment business, like a BKK can be an entertainment business. Okay, that is a recreation park. Okay, bring a lot of revenue, and the 10 freeway bring a lot of hotel and the performing arts center. All this is creates what? Shopper, create what? Tourists, and create what? Revenue. Another side, maybe some residents, they don't like traffic, they don't like business. Then they have to understand, if we don't do this, what will happen? Taxes will be so high to you, and it's not fair to the majority of our residents. But how we balance all this, what all the residents want, and that's what we need to discuss. Open discussion, transparency, I think everybody will compromise, see how our city future will be.
Okay, we totally agree. That's quite a vision. That's quite a vision, because if you look at a city like that, like West Covina though, with the land so beautiful, with the environment is so beautiful, and the conditions are so sufficient for anything, I would recommend that you go the route that Tony Wu wants you to go, and it is a healthy route. So other than doing business, you don't want to increase tax to get the money, right? So very good. So we're over time already, but we really know that it is worth it. So thank you very much for my dear audiences for watching, and to Tony, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you.